Hello Scorpio, JXCK Tarot here with your weekly career reading. This is for the 15th to the 22nd of March. Please be warned, this is a general reading. It won't resonate for everyone. So just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So I'm going to shuffle your cards now. I'd just like to quickly mention that I am now offering personal readings. If you click the link in the description below, you will be taken to my Etsy page where you can pay for your personal reading and it will be sent to you via video. I'm just going to quickly shuffle these cards and we'll do a Celtic cross. Okay. Right. So, at the moment, I feel you are really self-actualized. You know what you want, you know how to get it. You're very certain about the career path that you're on. For some of you, you'll have recently taken up a new skill, a new hobby, and you're trying to turn that into a career. For others, you have been doing this for a while, but now you really feel like you are on the right path. You're headed towards success, and you've got a lot of confidence in your beliefs with this Queen of Swords energy. It's like you're attracting things towards you. People are looking at you and they can tell from the way that you're handling yourself at the moment that you are very passionate about what it is that you're doing. So with this Chariot energy in the challenge position, I feel like you are wanting to move things very, very quickly. It's like you don't want to wait around anymore. You just want to throw everything into this new career path, into this job opportunity. You're bored of waiting around, and now you feel is the time to really give it your all, throw everything into it. I'm just going to clarify this because I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm a Scorpio myself, and I know this is true for me. Okay. Yeah, so I'm seeing that it is a good thing. Maybe it's that, you want to throw yourself into it. You want to give it your all and really, force yourself towards success. And with this Six of Wands, I feel you are about to achieve that success. You're about to be well respected. You're about to achieve a lot of praise. A lot of people are looking at you and thinking, wow, they're brilliant, very good at what they do. Scorpio is, a master of their craft. Like, people are in awe of your abilities, and you've worked hard, you've overcome a lot of obstacles, that you've been working very hard, especially in your recent past, to take control of your life. And it might have been hard, you might have had these obstacles, these difficulties in your way, but it hasn't stopped you, it hasn't held you back, and people admire that. And it's about to pay off. Essentially, your hard work is about to be recognized and celebrated by people around you and people that work in your field. So with the subconscious here, this is the Eight of Pentacles. So it's mainly about working very hard to master your craft. You've got the base skills there, you've got the base knowledge, but I feel like either you are aware that you need to work on developing your skills and get better at what you do, practice makes perfect, that kind of thing, or you're not aware and you are trying to force yourself forward and rush into this new opportunity, rush into this new career path without realizing you should maybe work on honing your skills a bit more. Not that you shouldn't be throwing yourself into it anyway, but whilst you're doing it, accept that you need to learn more, you need to develop your skills, you need to improve yourself as you go, because there's always room for improvement. Even the people who are, at the top of their game, you do need to continue improving yourself as you go, continue to learn and be open to the opportunity to learn more. I'm just going to clarify that quickly. So we've got the Lovers, yes. So it's really aligning yourself with your values. It's like you feel that maybe you've got this impulse to take this new opportunity up. You're really excited about it. It's a new passion or a passion that you've recently got back in touch with, and it is causing a lot of excitement. You want to charge full speed ahead, but you've maybe got to question if it is fully in alignment with what you want to do at heart, like your true values, your core beliefs, what matters most to you in life. Is this new career path in alignment with that? So you could, consider, is it a long-term plan? Is this just a stopgap for me to learn new things and to try something new? Or is it something I really want to do full time that's going to pay off, essentially? It's going to fulfill you emotionally, mentally, physically, financially. Weigh up all the pros and cons and really think about if it's what you want to do. So in the past, I'm seeing you've had quite a loss, some sort of heartbreak. There's been a very tumultuous period. I think I use that word quite a lot today. You've been going through a time of, change. Maybe some people have turned their back on you. Things haven't been easy, essentially. I feel like generally that's the best way to take that. Yeah, so you had this tower moment. You felt like you were comfortable where you were. Everything seemed okay, and then all of a sudden something came along and bang, your whole world just blew up in your face, and you had to recover from this very quickly. You were forced out of your comfort zone. You were forced out of this period of comfort that you'd been in, and then all of a sudden you're in this completely new zone. It's like you've been called to make very fast, rapid changes in your life that I feel like it's definitely tied to this heartbreak. You've gone through a very fast period of struggle. Things have changed very rapidly. You might have felt a bit of upset, a bit of loss. You've been heartbroken by it. But then when we go to the present, it's like you've channeled that into action and into something that will bring you value, something that, it's like you've had this personal situation, you've had this struggle, and instead of letting it break you down, even though it might have broke you down initially, you've channeled it, you've taken it, and you've just let it become a driving force for your future. So this is a personal struggle, say something in your family situation or love or relationships, take it as it resonates. And you've taken that, all the feelings that have been built up because of that situation, and used it to drive your career, drive you towards something that is going to fulfill you and sustain you and provide fulfillment, the fulfillment that this situation didn't provide. So now you're ready to throw everything into it and really charge full speed ahead. So in the future, I'm getting this King of Pentacles energy. Yeah, you are going to have material abundance, financial abundance. You're going to have money coming in. You're going to have, the car you want, the house you want, whatever it is you want, because you're going full speed ahead and you are making the moves you need to make. It's going to manifest the things you want in life. You are going to receive abundance as a result of your hard work and your dedication. Just clarify that quickly. Yeah, Page of Swords. So it's this new inspiration, this new action that you're taking. It's new power. You're going to have this fresh, exciting, the power will be in your hands. You'll have the ability to do what you want. You won't have to be too worried about money. You won't have to be stressing. You won't have to think constantly, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? How am I going to pay the bills? essentially the power in all aspects will be in your hands. You'll be moving from this tumultuous period of, you know, pain, sadness, and because you've channeled it and worked so hard to put it into something worthwhile, way more worthwhile than the previous situation, it's going to result in this, the ultimate abundance, essentially. So in your near future, we have the Seven of Cups. Now this is about different opportunities, different options. It's like you've got, there's a few things that you could be doing with your time. So, you know, one option might be to pursue a career in medicine. Just as an example, one might be to pursue a career in music, one might be to pursue a career in beauty, you know, whatever it is, university, college, there's all these different options that are available to you, and each one has pros and cons. And I feel like in the near future, you're going to be at a point where you're juggling responsibilities, you're juggling different things, especially with this 10 of Wands here in your external influences. And, you know, you're trying to figure out, where shall I put my energy? Because it's maybe right now you feel like you've got the ability to put your energy in your eggs in a few different baskets. I think that's the expression. But it's not going to be like that forever. I feel like there's going to come a point where you realise you've taken on a good few responsibilities, and it's going to come to this point in the near future where you need to decide what it is you want to do, and it's going to be a case of weighing up your options. What is going to provide you the most stability? What is going to fulfill you the most? Yes, one opportunity might give you more money, but you might hate the job. One opportunity might give you less money, but it's a really fulfilling job that you enjoy doing. And you know, that kind of job could progress into something more than an initially financially rewarding job could progress to, if that makes sense. Okay, yeah, Queen of Cups. So I'm seeing this as you need to try and make this decision coming from a place of love, but for yourself. It's like, what's going to creatively fulfill you the most? We are very creative people. We're a very creative, passionate sign, and I know myself and every other Scorpio I know, we like to throw our energy at everything we do. Very impulsive. This to me is saying, you know, you've got to choose an option. You've got to take charge of your own life by picking what it is you want to do, and the decision that you make should be fueled mainly by what is going to provide you with the most return, mentally, emotionally, what is going to, you know, have the biggest reward for you at a soul level. So with your internal influences, we have the Three of Pentacles. Now I'm going to clarify this because I'm not too sure, but I feel like you've been spending time around people that have similar values to you, similar aspirations, and you've maybe been inspired by them. And I feel like you work in different ways to them. You don't work in the exact same way, but you've learned how to adapt your way of doing things by watching how they do things. I'm just going to clarify, like I say. Hangman. Yeah, so it's like you've had this pause period. You've been, you know, sitting back, evaluating where you want to go next with the help of other people, and it's been inspiring you. And you've wanted to really, again, with this Chariot energy, you've wanted to push yourself forward. You've wanted to throw everything into it, and it's like you don't want to wait around. You don't want to pause. You have paused for a little bit. You've been having this pause period, but now it's like you do really want to manifest abundance, and you're taking inspiration from the people around you and just going for it, essentially. So with the Ten of Wands here, we have your external influence. This is what's pushing you forward in your external reality. And I feel with this, it is you have got a lot of responsibility. You've got a lot of burdens. You've taken on maybe more than you can manage potentially, and you're trying to find a way to get the most output with the minimum input, if that makes sense. So you want to work efficiently, you want to put the least time in for the most reward, and you're trying to, at the minute you might have burdened yourself, you might have a lot going on, you've got a lot of responsibilities, but you're giving yourself those responsibilities, and I think it is self-inflicted. You're forcing all these responsibilities on you because you're trying to figure out how you can adequately manage each responsibility and each thing that matters to you at a spiritual level, like we have here. Trying to figure out how you can, oh, there we go, 10 of Wands, clarifying the 10 of Wands. So yeah, absolutely, you're trying to figure out how you can channel all the different things you want to do, how you can manage all the responsibilities in one go, to receive the best output. Ace of Cups, yeah, so this is like new opportunity. You are really excited about getting in touch with your creative passion. For a lot of you, this might be like music, art, a very creative talent that you want to turn into a business opportunity, and you feel like you've maybe got to, they're things that will fulfill you, they're things that align with what you want to do and who you are at a soul level, but you've also got to find things that pay the bills, things that bring the money in, things that provide material abundance, so you can continue with your creative passion. So definitely you're in this period of juggling responsibilities and juggling different things to get to a point where you can do a little bit of everything. It's like, imagine, so say right now you might be working 12 hours a day, spending 8 hours on something that brings the bills in, 4 hours on, music or art or whatever it is that brings you creative passion. And it's not maybe easy, it's maybe a lot to manage, but you're confident that you're doing this now because you're trying to find the balance between the least amount of material work so you can have the most time and the most energy for creative work. I hope that makes sense, because I know what I'm trying to say. So here we have hopes and fears. So I feel like you want a rest period. You want to be able to just sit back, find the off switch and relax, have enough money to get by, have enough time to chill. And like I say, you're trying to do that with this 10 of Wands and Ace of Cups. You want to switch off. Yeah, the Sun. It's like you just want to. You want what everybody else wants. You just want to have a happy life. You just want to see a brighter days. You want to get through this period where you feel like you're plodding along, where it's a bit of a slog, and you're just kind of dragging your heels. You just want to relax. You just want to unwind and enjoy life and enjoy everything that you've got to offer. You want to be able to be in touch with your creative passion whilst also working. So you want to work, you want to do good, and you're getting to the bottom of that. So the outcome, Knight of Cups, here we have that. So yeah, this really resembles to me falling in love with your passion. Could be an offer of love, it could be physically falling in love with a person, but more so in this situation, I feel like you're falling in love with your career. You're falling in love with your passion, and it's like you're giving it everything you've got, and you're having the ability to give it everything you've got because you're not having to work too much in terms of paying the bills. That's covered. You don't have to worry about that as you have done before. I'm just going to clarify that. I'm not going to take that many cards. Sorry. Let's quickly pull a clarifier for that. Yeah, the High Priestess. So, it's following your heart, following your intuition, having this period of relaxation, understanding that you can't have all the answers now. Things will, it'll play out in divine timing, and you will reach a period where you can get what you want. You've just got to have trust and faith. Don't overwork yourself. Don't throw everything at everything, if that makes sense. You need to, rather than overthinking the situation, you need to start feeling. And especially with this Knight of Cups, you want to enjoy the process of creation, not force things too much. It's good to take action. It's good to know what you want and try and get there. But you need to just take a step back at points, especially when you get to this outcome. I feel like you're going to have the opportunity to do that, though. You're going to have the time, and you're not going to have to overwork yourself. Just going to clarify that again. Yeah, King of Swords. Just think logically about it. Don't... Yes, be in touch with your emotions, but also be in touch with the logical side of things, if that makes sense. So I'm going to pull a quick tarot card for the overall energy of the reading. Okay, so we've got a Death card, we've got the Page of Cups, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Brilliant. So this is, you're ending a new cycle, ending a cycle and entering a new one. So I can't get my words out there. Yeah, so you're ending this old cycle, you're feeling the change, you're going through a rebirth period, which involves falling back in love with this passion, and you're not taking it too seriously. You want to fall in love again with the process of creation, not worry about what's going to pay the bills. You want to just live your truth, live to the best of your existence, and really have the ability to work on what makes you feel creatively fulfilled. Like I say, it could be art, sport, maybe sport, I don't know, something along the lines, just anything that makes you feel fulfilled, art, music, making films, making videos, whatever it is. And then this is eventually going to bring in financial prosperity, a windfall, new opportunities in terms of money and finances. And that's what you want. Yeah, you're going through this period where you're having to do things that you don't necessarily want to do as much, but you're having to do it to pay the bills. But a big part of me is saying, not only are you doing that to pay the bills, you're doing it to fund your creative passion. And because you are working so hard, the universe is recognising your hard work, and it will repay you by allowing this creative passion to, if you want it to, become a financial windfall, to become your job and to bring money in for you. So we're going to pull a quick oracle card and then we'll wrap it up. Choosing your path, all is possible. The choice is yours, essentially. It's up to you. You know what you need to do. You know how you're going to get there. With that Chariot energy we had at the start, there's nothing that isn't possible, Scorpio. It's all just mainly about how you're going to align your resources. I feel how you're going to make sure that you are on the right path. You know what steps you need to take. It doesn't matter about if anybody else knows. You're in control of your path. So begin now, take your first step. There we go. I feel that you are taking the steps, and if you aren't, then this is the message to do it. But you know that there's a plan in place. This literally just clarifies what I was just saying. There's a plan in place. You've got a mental plan, and you're taking the first steps towards it. You're putting each little plan in place, and maybe don't understand that there are options. There are different options, and you might change your mind as the time goes on. I mean, I do that all the time, and I know a lot of people that do, especially Scorpios. So yeah, you're okay now where you are, and you're going to be okay in the next step and the next step, but things will change, and it's your path at the end of the day. Look, choosing your path, all is possible. Begin now and take the first step. So yeah, that's the overall energy for this reading. Thank you very much, Scorpio, for watching. If this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. I really appreciate knowing, what resonates, what doesn't. It helps me to improve and to know what you guys think. If it did resonate, please also leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you don't want to miss your next reading and you want to be updated as soon as I post it, please press the little bell icon That'll turn your notifications on for whenever I post. Again, like I said at the beginning of the video, I am doing personal readings. So if you would like a personal reading, they're going very cheap while I'm just building my portfolio back up. So if you click the link in the description, that will take you to my Etsy shop where you can purchase a reading. But anyway, I think that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.